just happen to have an open bottle of champagne here. Here's a 1986, sweetheart. A hell of a year, huh?
For everyone.
May old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Well, happy New Year's Eve, you two.
Sean, what's this?
One for you.
No, I think that's mine.
No. And one for you.
What kind of party is
Well,
this?
Well, maybe it's I wouldn't want you two to violate the dress code for this evening.
It's
that's
very sweet of you, Sean, but well, maybe you ought to take them back.
all. Why?
I don't think either of us really feel like celebrating too much tonight. No?
I'll be outside.
You know, 1986 was probably the worst. Probably the best year of my life. But the good far outweighed the bad. I was very lucky. I fell in love with a woman who changed my life. And I lost my heart that night, and I don't think there's much chance I'll ever get it back again. And, you know, a love like that is pretty rare because it's going to last for a lifetime. And now you say we have nothing to celebrate.
Enjoy.
What are you doing?
I'll be upstairs if you need me. Not that I expect you will.
Are you going to spend New Year's Eve alone?
It will not be the first time.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
Why don't you go out?
Yes, we'll be fine here. I promise we'll be fine.
Please, Sean, there's no need to stay here on my account.
We'll stay in the secret room, I promise.
I'm sure you will.
Listen, man, there are guards in the lobby and on all the entrances and exits. No one's going to get to
What's
us.
that?
I think maybe I spoke too soon.
I know
Who is
that
it?
voice. It's Tiffany. All right,
Quick,
in the
move.
secret room. In the secret room. Quick.
Get your hand.
No one
you
inside, mister.
Don't you
That's
forget your
absolutely, ma'am.
There you are, Sean. My goodness, these
Easy.
gorillas almost threw me out of my ear. What is going on around here?
No, honey, just calm down, all right? Just
What, are you in trouble with the law again, or what?
No, it's nothing like that at all.
Well, then what are with these guards? I mean, what in the world do they do? It looks like a prison camp around here. Who are you trying to keep out? Or in, should I say?
It's not your concern, okay?
What is it?
Come on, Tabby.
Look, Sean, could we just go inside and talk in private, please?
No.
Why not?
I'm sorry, I can't let you in.
Oh, I come all the way over here to invite you to be my date on New Year's Eve, and you don't even have the courtesy to invite me into your apartment?
Now, there is a very logical explanation,
I'm waiting.
which unfortunately I cannot tell you at the moment.
Why do I know it?
Don't jump to conclusions, huh?
You know, you're going to be sorry for this one.
Well, what does that mean?
Why don't you just watch my show tonight, live show from Duke's Club, and you will see what I mean. I'm going to give new meaning to the words. Bring out the old and bring in the...
Well, good evening. Oh, welcome. Thanks for coming.
We wouldn't have missed this for the world. I don't see Sean. It's possible that he had something better to do. Or rather, should I say, someone better to do it with.
Would you excuse me, Monica? I have a show to do, and you're standing in my way. You ready at the station?
Yes. Station. We could have gotten this kind of publicity if we paid for it.
Everybody who is not here will be watching. Well, I just hope that somebody is watching.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to New Year's Eve at Duke's.
One better setting for Celebrity Corner and the men in my life than the very hot spot of Duke's Club tonight. Everyone who is anyone is helping celebrate our New Year's tonight. And with me is a very handsome gentleman who needs no introduction, our former district attorney and one of the most eligible bachelors in Port Charles, Mr. Brett Madison. Brett, tell me, how is it that you are unaccompanied this night? It seemed to me like the women would be ringing the phone off the hook trying to call and ask you for a date. Or did you just decide to share the wealth?
Well, actually, I've been too busy lately to even get around to asking anyone out.
Oh, well, in that case, you're all mine. Sorry, girls, you had your chance. And I've got this wonderful hunk all to myself, and I am going to make the most of it.
Is it
Tell
my
me, Brad,
imagination,
do you
or
have
is
any
Tiffany
New Year's
trying harder than
resolutions?
usual?
No, she doesn't have to try. It
1987,
comes
finally see
naturally.
you give a little girl a break and
Enough said.
tie the knots.
Well, that depends on the girl.
Well, the line forms behind me. No pushing, girls. I'll let you get back to the party now, Brett. Perhaps we could share a glass of bubbly after the show.
I'd like that.
Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.
Now let's see what other interesting people we have here tonight at Duke's.
Doesn't the club looks good, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Except one thing. We should be in the middle of all the festivities.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce our hostess and host for tonight, Miss Felicia Jones and her wonderful husband, Frisco.
First of all, we would like to thank Duke Lavery, who made all this possible. Happy New Year's, Duke. You better be watching out there, and that goes for you too, man. Very happy.
See?
We decided to dedicate this next song to Duke Lavery and Hannah Devane. The tango's become one of the hottest dances in town, and we know that it's your favorite. So we're gonna sit this one out, and we're gonna let the maestro give you a little bit of your own night music, if you please.
You two will excuse me. I'm going to see if I can scrounge up a couple more bottles of champagne.
All right, 1 minute to go. Is everybody to count? Is everybody out there counting? Yes, okay. Frisco, come up here and help me with a countdown.
You scared?
Terrified.
You're supposed to look forward to the...
I know. I just wish we could stop time right now. Thinking of you. Alone in prison. So helpless.
Don't you worry about me. I'm tough. Besides that, I have something to live for. I'm gonna survive, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you.
Can't wait.
Sorry to interrupt, but it's almost time.
All right, Port Charles, here we go. In
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
I got held up. I'm sorry.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I pray.
Oh, we are back with Jake Meyer, probably the most brilliant legal mind in all of Port Charles, and gorgeous to boot. This is a man who demands justice for his many clients, and yet he won't extend that same courtesy to his legion of many female admirers. Until recently, Jake was Port Charles' most eligible bachelor, but now he pleads his romantic case before one and only one judge, his wife, Bobby. What is a woman to do except throw herself on the mercy of the court? I can only hope that the defense will be worth it. can say that it was definitely worth it.
Would you excuse us, please?
Certainly. Now let's see who else we can find out. Would you turn that thing off?
I can't. We're live.
We'll go to a commercial, you idiot.
Oh, Tiffany. Oh, I am going to try and call Miss Hill because somehow I know that this is going to end up being my fault. Yes, hello. I'd like to talk to Miss Tiffany Hill, please. Yes. Right.
How do you expect me to keep my chin up if you can't? I'm trying to be optimistic about our future. But I can't do it alone. Take some of your own advice and look on the bright side.
I'm trying.
We've been in this together from the start. Don't you let me down now. I need your strength because I don't have that much left.
I apologize.
Why? You being frightened?
For wasting even one precious moment feeling sorry for myself.
You're forgiven. I don't know anything about Lorleanne. I haven't the faintest idea why it's powerful enough to protect us. But I'm certainly glad that it is.
Angus knows. It's all that matters.
I hope he keeps his word. You're going to go to prison. You know that. But at least you'll know that Robin and I are safe. And we'll know that you're safe, too. That was the agreement, right? Our safety for your silence. As long as you keep quiet about Lorleanne, the mob won't hurt us. That ought to put your mind at rest.
Hey, you have dark hair.
You just noticed.
It means we're going to have a very lucky 1987.
How do you figure that one out?
Well, I should know. It's an old Scottish custom. It's called first footing.
What does it have to do with hair?
In Scotland, just after New Year, a couple of minutes after midnight, the Scots go visiting all their friends and their loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the first person who happens to come into your home has light hair.
Yeah?
Then that's considered very bad luck. But if they happen to be brunette, if the initial person over the doorstep after midnight has hair your color, then it's considered incredibly good luck. So I think you and I are just gonna have an absolutely wonderful 1987.
We certainly started off on the right foot. Let's go find Sean, shall we? Come on.
For some reason, I'm unable to find Tiffany. Hope she didn't hurt herself in that fall.
Well, I really don't think anything is broken, but I'm pretty sure that I might have internal injuries on this one.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You know, you may as well confess. I know good and well that there's something going over there in that penthouse with all those guards outside.
It's not what you think.
Oh, what I think, Mr. Dominic, is that you were either in a lot of trouble with the law, or else you're dating Princess Di.
Don't I wish?
Well, I hope that you and your lady have a lovely time tonight, because I have given myself a royal pain by even listening to you.
Ooh.
Sean, I'm sorry if my presence is causing you even more problems.
No, she'll get over it, but I don't think my ear is ever going to be the same.
Certainly sorry about that. Well, I'm going to head off to bed. I'll see you in the morning, and thank you for everything.
Right.
Good night.
Good night.
Hi. Sorry. I guess I was looking for the appropriate words to say, but you know that. Well, there just aren't any. Just know that I will never stop loving you. Never. This is the last bottle.
Oh, dear. Probably just as well.
You always look on the bright side.
Champagne helps. Tomorrow might not be so bright.
It is tomorrow.
Oh, you're right. Oh, gosh. It's all going so fast. I want it to last forever.
No tears.
No tears.
And just where are you going?
I'm gonna go to change. I think you need some rest.
I don't want to waste any time sleeping.
Neither do I.
I don't even want to go to sleep.
Neither do I. But I'm still going to change. Don't go anywhere.
Never, never, never.
Oh, dear. She must have up so fast. Duke. Look what I found. Duke. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. Go back to sleep.
It's all right. It's all right. I wake up very fast. WSB training. Oh, what are you doing up and around at this hour?
I don't know. I can't sleep, really. I've got a lot on my mind.
Where'd you get that bottle of champagne?
I found it.
Mm.
I thought we finished all the champagne, but I went into the bathroom, and there it was, sitting in the tub. And now Duke's asleep. The city's gone to sleep.
Yeah, at last.
You've done so much for us, you know.
Did nothing.
You did a lot.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
Can you do something else?
Of course. Ask. What do you need?
I want you to stop time. Right now.
I know.
I want it to all be so perfect. Could you get some things for me? Because I can't really go out.
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, wait, I'll make a list. And I'll be really quiet so you can go back to sleep, all right?
Anna, why don't you take a couple of aspirins and try and get a couple hours sleep yourself, huh?
Why? What do I need aspirin for?
Well, I highly advise it because all three of us are going to wake up with beautiful hangovers when the sun begins to shine. Okay? Leave the list on the desk. I'll pick it up in the morning. Good night.
Good night.
What on earth are you doing?
I have this special potion that I brew for mornings like this. Morning.
Where's the kitchen?
How are you?
I gotta have an ice pack. I need an ice pack. What's that?
So you?
Hi. Top of my head separated from the rest of my body.
Congratulations. I wish mine would do the same.
All right, now let's drink up here. This is a perfect cure for the great American hangover. Bottoms up.
Yeah.
Up. Out.
Oh, can I keep the
Go all the way. Come on.
I'll have a hand.
How do you feel now?
Yeah. I feel wonderful. What exactly is in this hangover cocktail? Or whatever it is?
Believe me, you really don't want to know.
Quick. Come on, clear the table. I got breakfast. Quick, it's heavy.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, my goodness, I just smashed everything. Traditional Scottish breakfast, in your honor. Oh, with a little added touch.
Wait till you see the touch.
Hang on. Piece of black coal for good luck.
Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you.
You know what I had to go through to get that piece of coal? I had to go all the way down the dock, find a coal barge that actually had coal in it. I mean, next year, try a little glass of heating oil, huh?
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure. Now, come on, traditional Scottish breakfast. We have black buns, and we have, tea.
She made the buns.
I did.
Yourself?
Yes,
What time did you get up in the morning to make these?
hours ago. I enjoyed every minute of it because it was for you.
Uh-oh. Near the room.
Quick.
Okay.
Yes.
There's a blonde outside who's demanding to come in here. Do you know who she is?
Oh, I know lots of blondes. A little bit more specific, please.
Sexy blonde?
That one I know.
Sean!
Sure. Let her in, huh? Tiffany! Tiffany, hi. Oh, Happy New Year.
Don't you Happy New Year me, Sean. I would like to know why you are avoiding me.
Oh, please, don't get too close to me.
Believe me, I have no intention to do that.
I may be contagious.
Oh, so we have a cold now? Is that it?
Oh, a big cold, and I didn't want you to get it. That's why I've been avoiding you. Avoid.
You know, Sean, when you were a WSB man, some Bulgarian wench may have fallen for that line, but do not insult my integrity by thinking that I would even consider it. Well. Breakfast for two.
Oh, room service must have made a mistake.
3.
I made a big mistake.
Sean, somebody else is in this penthouse. Now, who are you hiding?
Look around. Are you sure that no one else slept in that bed except one person last night?
More or less. I'm not sure that someone's not hanging from the terrace out there, though.
Well, if somebody was hanging by the terrace, by their fingertips at one time, I'm sure they're not out there any longer.
Sean, why are the guards here?
Why, they're WSB cadets in training. I like to keep my hand in.
A little old for cadets, aren't they? I mean, I have got the feeling you are lying at your teeth. But for the life of me, I can't think of any other reason why these people are here.
So we're gonna drop it, right?
For the moment, anyway.
You know, I didn't tell you how beautiful you looked at Duke's Club.
Oh, you liked my show.
Oh, yes, every minute of it. You looked absolutely lovely.
Oh, thank you.
I just wish I could have been there with you. And now I'm sorry you have to leave.
I don't remember saying anything about leaving, Sean. Something horrible is going on here.
Well,
I can feel it.
Why don't we talk about it over cocktails and dinner tonight, hmm?
Here?
No. Port Charles Hotel.
Oh, of course. Oh, that Irish face. What a living you could make. Robbing widows and orphans.
Just might take that up.
Yes.
There we go.
Pick me up at 5:30 sharp?
Oh, yes, I shall be there.
I'm sure. Oh, Happy New Year, cadets.
It's all right.
Hi.
It's only Tiffany. It's okay. Everything under control. No problem.
Oh, dear, what are we doing to your private life,
We
Sean?
must be wrecking it.
No, forget you're not wrecking it. I'm taking her out to dinner tonight. All's calmer. She'll be okay, all right? Come on.
Oh, dear.
Everything's fine.
How can we ever repay you?
Don't talk about repayment. I do this out of friendship. I just hope that you two aren't getting cabin fever, that's all.
No.
Not at all. Don't worry about that.
It's perfect. Kind of sorry we missed Tony and Tanya's christening, though.
Don't worry about that. Someday they'll forgive us.
Well, we could always toast the babies with tea.
I'm sure that they'll appreciate it.
Why not? Whoa, I'll be damned. They do look good on you. What are you guys wearing today?
Don't even ask. I'm really pleased Anna asked you to bring these over.
Yeah,
I was very happy to be wearing.
It's one of the things she asked me to pick up for her. I'll be leaving.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Thank you very much, sir.
Much later. Enjoy.
You too.
Okay. Oh, hello. See you later.
Bye-bye. Have a nice time. Come with me.
Wonderful.
You?
Right.
Yes.
What is this?
Traditional Scottish dinner.
It's pheasant. I can't believe this. And haggis. And kippers.
Yes.
Where did you find the oatcakes? I can't believe that. Thank you so, so much. You have made these past few days the happiest of my life. High up in a penthouse, cut off from the world. It's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm so happy. I feel like I'm floating on air.
We interrupt this program to bring you the latest bulletin on the murder of ex-Sheriff Broder from Laurelton. The police have released the information that Broder was poisoned while drinking tea in Lucy Coe's apartment. It has been established that the poison was in the tea bag, which the deceased had carried on his own person. Frisco Jones of the Port Charles Police Department is in charge of the investigation. He reports there are several suspects under consideration, but no arrests have been made at this time. Now back to our music.
So out of touch. Nobody knows where I am except Robin and Robert.
And they're off skiing, thank goodness.
Oh, dear.
Anna,
What?
to go anywhere, but if you would much rather be with Frisco.
No. No, he can handle it. It's our last night together. And tomorrow...
You can say it.
No.
Well, we have to face it. Yes, tomorrow the judge could send me to prison.
Nothing's going to interfere with our last night together. Nothing.
Deal. We just live for each moment. We won't look beyond. Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning. Never let it be said that the Hotel Donway is not a full-service operation. Coffee's pretty good, too.
Good.
Can I help you with this?
Yeah, sure. She's having breakfast without me.
She go over the house to welcome Robert and Robin home?
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be a very happy reunion.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Robert's going to have to tell her something that, well, I know she won't like it.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh, welcome back.
Guy?
Good morning, Robert.
How's about some coffee? I've just put on a fresh pot.
None for me, thank you.
Yeah, I'd love a cup.
In the kitchen. It's on a tray. You can't miss it.
got
What's wrong? She can't still be asleep.
No.
I want to go see her. I promise.
Anna, she's not here, love. I've sent her out with Eric to have some breakfast. I wanted us to have a private moment together.
What do you want to talk about?
Something which isn't going to make you too happy. Something you need to know before Duke's sentencing today. Something he didn't want to tell you.
I don't understand this. Duke said that Angus had guaranteed our safety if Duke kept his promise about Lorlean.
I know.
I mean, it wasn't just going to be for his duration in prison. It was going to be for the rest of our lives.
That was more or less the deal made.
There's more?
Actually, there's less.
Go on.
The truth of the matter is that Duke never really bargained for himself.
What do you say?
He has no personal guarantees. Angus couldn't and wouldn't guarantee his personal protection.
So Duke's sacrificing himself?
You've just got to hope that he can...
Oh, what? Don't be so ridiculous. The odds are impossible.
We'll see.
I shouldn't have let him take over that press conference. I should have turned state's evidence myself. We could have avoided this entire mess.
Don't be ridiculous. You turned state's evidence. You out there blabbing about the mob? That makes the both of you walking targets.
I don't care about myself. It's Duke I'm worried about. He's sacrificing himself for Robin and me, and how am I going to live with that?
Can't answer that question.
Well, you answer me this. Duke has agreed to the death sentence, more or less. And you knew about it, and you don't find that very difficult to go along with, and I want to know why.
I don't think you're being very fair. He bargained for as much personal protection as he could. Do you suppose he wants you or Robin on his conscience? Do you suppose I do, for that matter? Lorlean remains a very big club suspended over Angus's head.
I don't care about Lorlean.
You let me finish? It's a very big club over Angus's head. Duke told him personally that if anything was to happen to him, the secret is passed on to me.
Oh, it's going to be too late by then. Duke will be dead.
Uncle Duke's dead. Me.
Robin.
Robin, darling. No, oh, sweetheart.
No.
It's all right. It's all right.
He's okay. Duke's fine.
It's all right. Duke's fine.
Yeah. Listen,
I
have
miss
some
you,
coffee.
sweetheart. Are you
Guy
all right?
Lewis is in the kitchen.
Tell me all about your skiing trip. How was it?
Yes.
Snow?
Our daughter was a fantastic beginner. As a matter of fact, I fell down 3 times as many times as she did. But then again, little Robin here's a little close to the ground, aren't you, darling?
Yes, she is. All right, darling?
You know, I think that maybe Duke and Robin should see one another. What do you say? Hmm?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I kind of thought you would.
I'd like to see Duke beforehand, please.
Of course.
When can I see Uncle Duke?
As soon as your mother's finished.
We'll go over to Sean's then.
Hmm?
While I'm visiting Uncle Duke, then I can say hi to Sean, too.
You can say hi to Sean, too.
Yeah.
All right, I have an idea. Why don't you go and show Eric some of your Christmas presents, and maybe, just maybe, you can con him into playing one of those dumb board games.
Okay.
Okay?
Come on, Eric.
All right. And listen, don't forget to unpack all those souvenirs you bought your mother and Duke.
Okay.
Okay, off you go.
Listen, would you mind if I made some phone calls out in your kitchen?
Please go ahead.
Anna. Okay, looks like I'm in for the silent treatment. Look, I'm doing everything I can to ensure Duke's safety.
Yeah, sure. Extra police guards, great.
Well, I think I can do a little bit better than that. I have a meeting scheduled along with Jake and the judge before sentencing. Jake's going to plea bargain, and I will fill him in as much as I can without playing the Orlean factor and try to ensure Duke's safety.
You have absolutely no guarantee that the judge is going to cooperate. None at all.
I'm basing my optimism on the judge's past performance, and you should too. He went along with me once before, and I think he'll do it again.
Oh, good morning.
Judge Saunders?
A little early for the Lavery case, aren't you?
That's not why I'm here, sir. That is, I'm not here to argue that at this point.
Oh, how come? Lavery's lawyer will be doing some fancy plea bargaining. I expect your input.
Well, ordinarily I'd be jumping in with both feet. But this time I've got some outside input that I think you'll find very interesting.
Oh? What have we here?
A report from the mayor's task force on organized crime.
You think I should read it for sentencing Lavery?
Well, in light of their attitude about the mob, I'd say it was required reading. As you'll see in that report, they've addressed themselves to the Lavery case. And they've carefully weighed the pros and cons.
Including the fact that Lavery turned state's evidence.
Right. However, they've gone even further than weighing the evidence. They're out for blood.
Well, good morning. How are the downhill racers? No
Oh.
broken bones from skiing, eh?
Everybody's just fine. I'm just going to see Duke.
All right.
Good morning.
Morning.
Want some coffee? You know, Mo.
Robert told you.
Yes. Of course he did.
I know, I tried to
I know
tell
you
you.
won't. I know you're really sorry. You wish you could have told me about this rotten deal yourself.
I tried to tell you.
Oh,
I didn't. I would have told you eventually.
I don't want anyone.
This is not an excuse, please. Please stay and listen to me.
Didn't you realize? My life is just totally meaningless without you.
I did what I had to do to protect you and Robert.
Why? What, so we can come to your funeral? So I can wonder for the rest of my life how, when, where you're going to be murdered?
Stop.
I don't want to know.
Please.
I don't want to hear
Stop
anything
it and
else you've got
listen to me.
say.
Please, listen to me. Stay and listen to me. Please. You and I, we've been to hell and back since this whole nightmare began. But we've survived. We've got this far. We're going to get through it. I know we will.
Oh. Dude, how can you say that? You tell me, how are we going to get through this one?
Because I have faith in Robert. And I know he will convince the judge to give me extra security in prison.
You can't be sure of that.
I know Robert. He'll do whatever he can for us. I know he will. I have faith in him. We can't give up now. We can't give up. Hey, we're this close to having a life together.
This is a hatchet job. Pathetic display of grandstanding. You can tell the task force that from me.
Your Honor, if you please.
Go right ahead, Mr. Meyer.
This task force has no idea of the sort of danger Lavery's going to be facing when placed in prison with a lot of hardened criminals.
You're jumping the gun. It could be a short sentence.
Oh, a year, a month, or a day. Why not just simply give him the chair?
This is preposterous. Your Honor, they're asking for a maximum sentence here. Duke Lavery gave them enough testimony to wipe out the mob. I hope we're not going to argue the case now, Jake. That's why we have courts. The Sister Island men are already in prison. They'll never get out. Thank you, Duke Lavery, 20 years.
The court is not in session, Mr. Meyer. And that goes for you, too, Mr. Scorpio.
Your Honor, I do have one more thing to say. Let's not reward Mr. Lavery by giving him the death sentence.
Is that all?
I've nothing more to say.
That's all, Your Honor.
You'll get my decision in court. The same time Mr. Lavery hears it.
See, Sean?
Oh, honey, I'm not sure if this is the right time for that.
Well, I know Uncle Duke misses me.
Oh, I know he misses you, and I'm sure he wants to visit with you. But, why don't you wait on the couch for a while I go in and check on Duke and Mommy, huh?
All right. But don't tell Uncle Duke I have a souvenir of my trip for him, okay? Because I want it to be a surprise.
Mommy's the word, okay? All right. Eric, why don't you join Captain Lewis in the back hall, huh? Probably want some company anyway.
Right.
I'll be right back, baby.
Mommy, is Uncle Luke going to prison? Mommy, why is he going there? Why do they have to put him in prison?
Darling, shush,
Mommy?
don't upset yourself. Where did you hear this?
It's in the newspaper.
Well, yes. Duke may go to prison just for a little while. But you see, if the judge is fair, then it'll only be for a short time.
How do you know the judge is going to be fair? You have to know.
Listen, what might be fair to one person may not be fair to another. We just hope that the judge knows that Duke is a very brave man. He saved your daddy's life.
He did?
Yes.
Oh, I love you. I love you so much. You saved my daddy's life. You're a hero.
Now, what do you know about heroes?
Frisco's a hero. You're just like him.
And honey, look like you're going to explode. Don't you think it'd feel better if you spent some time with Duke and Robbie? Hmm? Come on.
Yeah.
And when Mommy or Sean or Daddy wanted to come in and see me, then they had to give me a special knock at the door.
Sean?
Where is everybody?
Daddy!
They're coming out of this.
Hey, sweetheart. Hmm? My girl?
What did the judge have to say?
Hmm?
I think, Sean, can you please get me some ice cream?
Oh, could you please? Sean would be delighted to get you some ice cream, darling. Would you like some fudge swirl ice cream?
Yes.
Is that what you want?
Yes.
All right, Robert. What did the judge say? Do I get a reduced sentence and more security? Come on, you can say it.
I'm sorry. I tried. It doesn't look good.
And I don't.
I'll get my things.
Doctor, can I get you something?
I had Eric take Robin home. I thought it was best.
I agree. I don't want my being led off by a platoon of guards to be Robin's last sight of me.
Yes. Is Mr. Lavery ready?
Just hold off for a moment, huh? Thanks. It's time.
Where's Hannah? She's talking to Robert.
This is the man you love. You put your life, your career on the line for him. He's about to be taken away and sentenced, and you won't even spend a few moments alone with him.
Oh, don't you think I want to?
Then what are you doing in here? The guy's hurting. Go to him.
I can't.
Why not?
I love him. I love him. I can't bear to say goodbye to him.
You don't have to say. Just go out there. Be with him. Time to go.
Here you go, Anna.
Easy.
Wait a minute. Let Miss Helen, Mr. John through. Please. What about
Take a look.
Looks like she's ready.
I know exactly how you feel. It's hideous. I mean, nobody deserves to be treated like this. Let me give you a little advice. Project into the future. Just try to conjure up a positive and beautiful image of you and Duke. You know what I mean?
You can come in now.
Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Tiffany, it's time. Come on.
Ready?
Court in session. Please be seated.
Mr. Lavery, please approach the bench, please. All right. After careful consideration, and I might add, soul searching, I'm ready to pronounce sentence. Mr. Lavery.
I'm ready, Your Honor.
After careful consideration of the recommendation to pass the maximum 7-year sentence, and to counselor's plea to suspend sentence entirely, I've reached my decision. Mr. Lavery, I hereby sentence you to 4 months in the state penitentiary.
I've got a camera crew waiting in the hall. I'm going to do a live report. Okay. State penitentiary. They can't protect him there. They can't.
I know. Your Honor, I'd like to ask about the possibility of parole.
Well, Mr. Lavery will be eligible for a hearing in 6 weeks. Whether parole is granted or not will depend on his behavior.
Excuse me, Your Honor. May I approach the bench?
Yes, come ahead, Mr. Scorpio.
We all certainly appreciate the leniency that you've shown in the sentencing here. However, I feel it's important to point out that Lavery's safety is in great jeopardy by placing him in the same prison as the Sister Island inmates.
Your Honor, it was Duke Lavery's testimony that put those men behind bars.
Yes, well, I understand your concern, gentlemen. Unfortunately, an incident would have to occur before the courts would consider a transfer of facilities.
Your Honor, what we would like to do is prevent such an incident from happening.
I agree, Your Honor.
You agree, Mr. Lombardi?
Yes, I do. Even though it was my responsibility to prosecute the defendant, I urge you to consider the consequences for all the inmates and staff at the prison if Mr. Lavery is not given special security.
Well, I get your point, gentlemen, but I can't make any more concessions. At least, not publicly. I'll see you both in chambers. Let's adjourn.
All rise.
Mr. Scorpio, I'll speak to you in chambers.
Well, it sounds like the judge is at least going to listen to you.
Well, we'll give it our best shot.
I want to come with you. Maybe I can help, please.
Didn't you hear him? He's under enough political pressure now. He doesn't need any more from the chief of police.
Sean, what if he refuses? What if the judge refuses?
Wait. Now, both Robert and Jake are pretty persuasive guys, right? Now, all we can do is hope that they convince the judge to give Duke special protection, that's all.
They have to.
Oh,
He'll never get out of prison otherwise.
Come on, now, this could have ended up a hell of a lot worse.
I know that.
Calm down, huh?
I need some air.
We're coming to you live from the courthouse where Duke Lavery has just been sentenced to 4 months in the state penitentiary. Chief Devane, would you like to comment on the sentencing?
Sorry, I can't comment.
That was Chief Anna Devane, who was instrumental in breaking the organized crime ring here in Port Charles and bringing her fiancé, Duke Lavery, to trial. The minimum sentence of 4 months was handed down after Lavery agreed to testify against the mob.
This is exactly the kind of publicity we don't need for Duke. Exactly.
Come on, all she's doing is a job. Besides, it's already public knowledge.
I know that.
We've been very patient now.
Waiting outside the courtroom now for defense attorney Jake Meyer and assistant district attorney Lombardi to come out, hopefully to get their comments on this case. Ex-police commissioner Robert Scorpio was also present at this sentencing, but has remained inside. We will stand by and...
Chief, what's happening? Any word from inside?
No, we won't let me go in there.
Anna, I think it's better for Robert and Jake to handle this. You don't want to make things worse for Duke.
No, I don't. Of course I don't want to.
All right, then just have some faith.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I wish I could do more, but you understand the circumstances.
We're very grateful, Your Honor.
I wish you luck with your idea, Mr. Scorpio.
I think I'll need it, but thank you for the other favor as well.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right.
Mr. Lombardi, were you satisfied with Duke Lavery's sentencing?
Under the circumstances, I think it's a fair sentence. The people are satisfied.
Thank you very much.
What happened?
Mr. Scorpio here convinced the judge.
You did?
I'm going to accompany Duke to the prison, have a chat to the warder, maybe work out some special security precautions for him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you both.
We did real well, Anna.
Yeah,
4 months. And with any luck, we can keep him safe. He'll be out of there in 6 weeks.
I appreciate it.
Sure.
Everything you've done. You do.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. When are they taking him?
Later today.
I guess he'll be in custody till then, will he?
Yeah, well, I did get one more little favor off the judge. A few moments alone together. Let him have a few moments of privacy, chaps.
Thank you, Robert. Well, I guess this is it for a while then. Hey, listen. Now, 4 months is not such a long time.
It's an eternity.
And in 6 weeks, I'm gonna have the chance of parole.
Yeah. You look after yourself till then, okay?
Of course I will. I'll do my best. Will you promise me something?
Anything.
You will?
Yes.
I don't want you to think about the past. I don't want you to even think about the present. Just concentrate on the future. When I get paroled, you and I are gonna get married.
You will get paroled.
Of course I'll get paroled. And we'll get married. We'll take Robin and we'll go to Scotland.
Yeah. A lovely house you bought us.
You're gonna love it.
Robert's gonna go with you to the prison. He's gonna talk to the warden and make sure that you're safe.
I'm gonna be okay. Don't worry about me. I want you to only think about yourself and about Robin. Okay?
We'll be fine.
You know, I hope Robert appreciates that I really appreciate everything he's done for me.
Oh, he does. He does. He knows he just wants Robin and me to be happy. And that you're the only man that can do that.
I promise you, I'm never gonna hurt either of you again.
Oh, I can't bear this.
No, come here.
I'm so frightened for you in prison.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be fine. Don't get upset. Don't.
It could have been worse. It could have been forever.
I'm gonna be all right.
Only if Robert can convince the warden to protect you, you'll be all right then.
Now, if anyone can convince the warden, you know Robert can. I know he can.
Now, don't be so modest, Mr. Scorpio. The whole town knows the important part that you played in breaking the mob connection here in Port Charles.
I appreciate the accolades, Tiffany, but my role was fairly unimportant.
What about Duke Lavery? Won't he be in danger of retribution from the mob?
I'm sure the prison officials are doing everything possible to ensure his safety.
What are your plans now that the case has been solved? Do you have any other cases to crack that you might know?
Well,
I just got a call from Samantha about Lucy Coe.
What about Lucy?
Sam just found some new evidence, and we're calling Lucy Coe in for questioning. What you might like to know.
No questions unless I'm there, right?
Be there.
Robert? Excuse me. Sorry, I have got to go to police headquarters. They're bringing Lucy Coe for some questioning.
Look, I'd like you to see Duke before they take him away.
I would like to, too. Just can't stay too long. She's going to be real upset if we try and break her in. Okay?